Hello, AP Computer Science principals. Good afternoon. Today is Monday, April 20th. Welcome to Marking Period 4. I know there were just some announcements sent out or some messages to the community sent out by MCPS yesterday about the grading structure for the new marking period. I have the same information that you guys have, and I just got that information yesterday. So until we get more details on how the new grading structure is going to look and how that's going to work, I'm just going to keep going ahead the way that we have been and giving point values for stuff with due dates and deadlines and asking you guys to follow along with that to submit your work and work through marking period 4. So if new information is put out and we get new rules or regulations or policies on grading for this fourth marking period, obviously I'll update you guys, but we're just going to keep moving ahead for now. So before we get into your assignments for this week, guys, I do want to introduce a little game that I'm going to be playing with you for the rest of the marking period. The game is called What's New Behind Mr. O'Neill. So there should actually be a link to a discussion somewhere up here for you guys. And if you want to play, it is just for fun. If possible, I might be able to give you guys some enrichment points if you do participate. But if you guys want to play, you are just going to make a post in that discussion stating what you think is new behind Mr. O'Neill in his announcement videos this week. So you guys might have noticed that last week I had this picture up here. That was actually a picture of Lane Stadium. That is the football stadium where the Virginia Tech Hokies play. That's where Mr. O'Neill went to school. So I do want you guys to be specific if you're going to play the game. If you just said there's a new picture behind Mr. O'Neill, that would not have been enough. You would have to say it's a picture of Lane Stadium or a picture of Virginia Tech Hokie Stadium or something along those lines. Okay. So that is not the answer for this week. That was new last week. So that is not new this week. There's also some other stuff that's been behind me since we started distance learning. Those things are also not new this week. There is something new behind Mr. O'Neill in my video. So again, guys, hopefully you like to participate in that. If you do, just post in the discussion with what you think is new and try to be specific. I won't give enrichment points or credit to everybody who makes a guess or makes the correct guess. It's just going to be for the first couple people. So maybe for APCSP, maybe the first 15 or 20 people that are able to identify the item very specifically, they will be announced as the winners. So keep an eye out for that each week, guys. I should have a new discussion each week, and you guys just need to post with what you think is new behind Mr. O'Neill. Again, the big picture of the football stadium behind me is not the correct answer for this week. That was there last week. So on to this week, guys. You are starting on your Explore performance task for the AP test. This is now a huge part of your AP test. It is just the Explore and the Create performance task that we did in the first semester. So I have put together a boatload of information for you guys to get you through this, or at least to get you started. If you guys click on the assignment that's below, it's labeled AP Test Explore Performance Task Part 2A. We are going to break this up for you guys and ask you to submit a small piece so we can kind of check in on your progress as we go through. Since you're just getting started and there's a lot of information for you guys to review this week, we're just making one part due this week, but each of the following weeks you're going to have multiple parts due. So please be prepared for that, okay? So in that link below, guys, you're going to have a video from College Board that explains how the performance task is supposed to work and what you guys need to do, and even goes over some grading and scoring details. We've also given you guys the survival guide like we had for the Create performance task. We've also given you guys the full overview from College Board for the performance tasks, as well as some scoring stuff and some templates as well. Since some people might be going back and reviewing their Create performance task as well, I've also put together pretty much the same exact thing for Create. You guys do not have to do anything for Create. It is not going to impact your fourth marking period grade at all. But again, since it's now a huge part of the AP test and people might want to go back and review, College Board has even given you guys some new information that was not available when we worked on this before. So I've given you guys a link to that below as well. Again, nothing due for that, nothing you have to turn in for me, but we will be resubmitting all this stuff by mid-May. So if you guys want to work on your Create, that can be done as well, and I've given you guys more info for that. So again, guys, just check out all the information that's been provided for you. Part 2A is due in by the end of this week. The due date is Friday by midnight, and the deadline is Sunday by midnight. Again, if you would like to participate in the game of what is new behind Mr. O'Neill, you have until Friday to do that. Office hours are going to be by appointment only, guys. So if you do need to have a dialogue with me, please email me in advance and we can work that out. All right. Other than that, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one.